on other people to give you names, and then you realize the people you relied on weren't so good. Now we had great people, but we also had some where I wouldn't have, used them had I known. Now I
Yeah.
know everybody, and I think we're going to really turn things around fast. We have no choice, otherwise we're not going to have a country. And I really appreciate this. Has been, to me, it's been a lot of fun being with you. You're an amazing guy. You've done an incredible job and a great inspiration to people. A great inspiration, and I hope you keep going and just continue to do well. And we're going to have a big election coming up, and I think November 5th will be the most important day in the history of our country. I think that election will be the most important election, and I think it'll end up being maybe the most important day in the history of our country, because if
Yeah.
we don't win, I just feel so sorry for everybody.
No, I think we're at a fork in the road of destiny of civilization, and and I think we need to take the right path, and I think you're the right path. So I think
Well,
that's what it comes down to.
thank you very much, Elon. It's a great honor, and we'll do it again sometime. And it's been really fun, and I hope you got a lot of viewers. I hear you got a lot, but I hope you
Sure.
got a.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot of them. So I appreciate it. I'll see you soon.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Elon. Thank you very much. Bye.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So apparently, if y'all did not hear, it was just pretty much going over everything that's going on in the economy, how they kicked pretty much Joe Biden to the curb. Pretty much said Joe Biden wanted to wanted to run this year again. And they pretty much said, screw you, we're going to kick you to the curb and we're going to put someone else in office. That's exactly what happened. As soon as Biden got kicked, everybody else pretty much was like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna root for Kamala. Like literally, as soon 1 week, Kamala train. Like does not make any sense. It's like you're just agreeing with Kamala because she's the last resort for Democrats. And it's kind of pathetic to see how people would just jump off the Biden train and jump right on the Kamala train. And it kind of irritates the piss out of me to see these kind of people be like, oh yeah, I'm pro Joe Biden, and now I'm like, oh, I'm pro Kamala Harris. Like that, what? You're hypocrites, dude. You're literally trying to find like you're trying to like dig into the barrel and try to get the last like little bit of water out of the barrel. Like it's just you're struggling and struggling, and you're trying to find solutions. You can't find solutions. Democrats are literally struggling as we speak right now because they're trying to find solutions to beat Trump. For instance, like Aiden Ross, he is a streamer on Kick. He literally invited Donald Trump to be a part of that stream. Did so many things for him. Gave him a watch. Gave him a Cybertruck with his face and an American flag on it when he got shot a few weeks ago, um, and people were just like saying, "Oh, this is crazy. This is weird. Doesn't make any sense." Blah 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 blah. And they're just pretty much like trying to find ways to make Trump look bad when in reality they're making themselves look bad. Same with Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris tried to get Kai, which is a very popular streamer on Twitch, to do kind of like a stream with her, and he said, "Hell no, I'm not going to be part of this politics crap." It's not just one streamer; it's multiple streamers that try to reach out. The Secret Service, the Kamala Harris's uh, uh, party is trying to do what Trump is doing, and they're failing. They're firing on no cylinders, pretty much. It's just a dead in the water vehicle. They're struggling to get with the younger group, and in my opinion, they think the younger group is. Let me tell you something. When they think younger group, I'm pretty sure what they're talking about is college and high school students. Now, there are some idiotic college students out there, I will say that. But at the end of the day, I do think there are a younger group of people out there who have the common sense and the decency knowing that Kamala Harris is nothing but a liar and a hypocrite and just does not care about the American people because the stuff that she says she can do right now. She is the VP of the United States of America. She's not a nominee. She's not like a new and upcoming presidential candidate. She is literally the vice president of the United States of America. And just to recap on what I talked about earlier, she only got 5% of the United Nations vote back in 2020 when she was running for president. Joe Biden got 35%. She only got 5%. She was second to last on the presidential running, you know, and it's just so embarrassing to see this woman, to see this whole entire country pretty much fall for the crap that's coming out of her mouth. It's embarrassing knowing we have grown people saying that, oh, Trump is a felon. He's a crook. He's this. He's that. He's the other. What are you talking about right now? Oh, he's a felon? Really? Because from what I heard, the judge dropped everything. They found out that one of the verdicts actually was leaking information from the court date of when Trump was accused of being all these things of 36 counts or 35 counts of nothing but felonies. And it's out there to see. People can see it. I mean, let me pull it up right now, actually. Leaked information on Trump. Jerry leaked. Okay, here it is, right here. Plain as day, right here. I'm going to show it to y'all right now. What we can verify about claims that Trump child Jerry leaked verdict to their cousin. So they leaked information to a relative. Facebook user known as Michael Anderson said a cousin revealed the former President Trump would be convicted in a New York trial, but the claim is dubious. Which means that they can just sit there and lie all they want to. It's whatever. But it just point blank into the reason right now what we can verify about claims Trump trial juror leaked verdict to their cousins, meaning that the information was leaked and it's unavoidable. Like, it's just, people are trying their best to get rid of this man. It's embarrassing to see what they're doing in this country to get rid of a president. First off, to get rid of a man who's by the way, a multi-billionaire. He has better things to do with his life than to be running for president. He can literally stop doing what he's doing right now and not care anymore and just golf all the time. Do like pretty much just, he can do whatever. He can do whatever. But he cares about this country and the American people so much. He is willing to take a bullet for this country. And people are just like, oh my God, he's just nothing but a, he's nothing but a, he's nothing but a Hitler, narcissist, racist, all this bullcrap, baloney garbage that they're just spewing out of their mouths and not backing up anything whatsoever. They're just they're basing off their feelings. They're not basing off truth. They're basing off their feelings. They care more about their feelings than the truth, and it's a fact. And it's really embarrassing to see this as a country, knowing that we're fighting for America to be back. Like, it's sad. It really is sad to see the American people, like, arguing, fighting with each other. When I was growing up, I was a kid, and when, George W. Bush ended his 8 years of presidency and Obama got in office, you didn't see none of this stuff on social media is like barking back and forth like it is right now. It has gotten to the point where it's like people are like, need to wake up and start realizing, like, hey, this is it. This is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be in America. Like, we're fighting so hard to get President Trump back into office because what he did in the last 4 years of his presidency before Biden and Kamala Harris got into office, everything was all-time low. Everything. Inflation, house prices, milk, eggs, groceries, clothing, everything. Gas was all low when he was in office. And you're telling me right now that Kamala and Biden are making a difference in this economy? Hell no. Are you kidding me? Do you not remember when they sent over how many, like 20, 30, 40 billion dollars to Ukraine? Are you serious right now? We don't have the money to give, and they're giving it to Ukraine. What about the American people that are suffering and struggling in this country right now? Like, that $40 billion going to help homeless veterans get off the street and in a home. That $40 billion can redo all the roads in the United States of America. That $40 billion could have gone to schools, could have gone to hospitals. All that money could have gone to the American people who work day to day, day and night, to make a living, and they're struggling. No one can afford a house right now because inflation and because the interest rates are high. The interest rates are down a little bit, which is great. That's awesome. But the interest rates were lower when Trump was in office, and houses were at an all-time high. Right now, houses are at an all-time high right now, and interest rates are at an all-time high. It's unfreaking believable how people are so gullible, so naive. They're sheep. That's what they are. That's all they are. Sheep. People who vote for Kamala Harris, Democrats, and these Republicans saying that they're Republicans when they're not. You're just a Democrat. Stop saying that you're a Republican. You're a part of the Republican Party, and you're nothing but a Democrat. And they're saying that, oh, Kamala can do all these things. She can do all these things. She can do them right now. They can do them right now. Biden and Kamala can do this right now, and they're not going to. They're not. She's spewing garbage out of her mouth because she's trying to get people like, oh my God, this all sounds amazing. This all sounds great. But it never comes into an effect. It never will. It never will. Like I said, like before I ended my stream earlier, because I'm trying to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. The reason why I'm saying all this stuff is because Donald Trump, back in July 9th, 2024, saying that he was going to eliminate taxes on tips for waiters and waitresses in the United States of America. And then literally August 9th or August 10th, Kamala Harris said the exact same thing about eliminating taxes on tips for waiters and waitresses, which is a lie. And then Joe Biden found a way of, oh no, we need a tax on tips. Literally, like here, I'll even pull it up right now. Joe Biden on tips on tax. Guys, I'm pulling it up. Where is this at? This is not but liberal news I'm looking at right now. See, right here. Here, I'm just going to put an example by this. Harris pledges to work to end taxes on tips, even though Trump vowed essentially the same thing in his own rally in the city in June. Though neither he nor Harris are likely to be able fully to do that without action from Congress. Trump ain't got to do that from Congress. Trump can pretty much go over Congress. That's what he did. That's what he did when he was in office. Everything that the House was gonna, or that the Congress was gonna pretty much just say, nope, we're not gonna approve of it. He's like, no, I'm going to. And he wrote a bill and did it. It happened. Like all the stuff he did. Even when Joe Biden's ass was in office, he literally undid everything Trump did. Everything. Because, oh, it was so bad for the economy and blah, blah, this, that, and the other. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you are. If you think that Kamala Harris is going to help the American people, you got another thing coming. She's going to screw over Americans even worse than Joe Biden did. Joe Biden was nothing but a puppet in the United States of America, and he was just a puppet for the presidency. See, that's it. Because here's the thing. Kamala Harris has no idea what she's doing. She failed at one job. That the job was given to her as a VP, and that was border security, and she let over 10 million illegal aliens come into this country. She failed at that miserably. 4 years she failed at that. She did not do a damn thing about it, and it's embarrassing to know that people are so freaking gullible in voting for this girl just because you don't want Trump into office. That's sad. That's pathetic. Like, let me tell you something. The only way we will lose that Donald Trump, I'm not even gonna say Republicans, that Donald Trump would lose this election. The only way is cheating, mail-in ballots, which is gonna happen. All 10 million illegal aliens who got Social Security is able to go in and vote. That shouldn't even be fair. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like is what's going to happen. They're not going to do anything about it. They're not. And I know I've been talking and whatever, but I'm just letting y'all know that That's just how everything is right now, and it's kind of sad and it's kind of pathetic to see that. I really do hope Trump wins this election and proves everybody wrong. Let me tell you something. When he gets in office, I ain't gonna talk shit no more. I'm done, because at that point, Trump's in office. That's it. And then they can all spew out all the lies and all the nonsense about what kind of person he is and this, that, and the other, and he's a felon, he's a crook. Let me tell you something. This is a badass man. Donald Trump took a bullet for this country, literally took a bullet for the country. He has done things for Americans that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has not done in 4 freaking years. He has fought his ass off, even at his age right now. He is too old to be doing this, but he still loves this country and loves these American people. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get back in office, to change this around, to make this economy better. I promise you, he was right. When Joe Biden and Kamala Harris got in office, everything was going to go high. Everything. He was right from the beginning. And everybody's like, no, he's not. He's not right. He's wrong. He's right about this. I promise you he is. And why is he a racist? Why is he a narcissist? Why is he all these things? And you have no proof that he is. You're just spewing out your feelings because your feelings don't match your facts. And when people tell you about your facts, then you start crying and moaning and and walking away because you don't want to lose the argument. You just don't want to lose. Your feelings don't mean nothing. And people can say the same thing for me. Your feelings don't mean anything. I can give a rat's rear end about how you feel about me. I can care less. I really do. I'm telling you right now, if Trump does not win this election, it's going to be bad. It's going to be worse than what it is right now. Mark my words, it's going to get bad. I'm just saying that, and I hope to God people will listen. I hope to God that people will understand that Trump is our last hope, because he's for another 4 years. Who knows? He's probably not even going to be able to do anything in 4 years. He's probably going to be like, I can't do this no more. I'm done. I'm out. And that's it. That's our last hope, like as president of the United States. As for the Republican Party, there's no one else that I've ever seen. Like, the only person I can think that can actually do a kick-ass job at presidency is Rob DeSantis. And I think he'd be a great president for sure. You know, if Donald Trump loses this election in the next 4 years, Rob runs for president. But we'll see what happens. But let's just fingers crossed. Let's hope Donald Trump wins this election this year. Love me or hate me, I can care less. You can talk all that mad stuff, all whatever. I don't care. But guys, I love you. I will see you later. A great discussion between Elon and Trump about what is going on in this economy, what's happening to this country right now as we speak, and how everything is just flipped upside down. It's gone sideways at this point. And it's got to be fixed. It's got to be fixed. Guys, I love y'all. I will see you later.